So you're gearing up for back to school and you want to get as many students as possible. In today's video, I'm going to break down my exact formula on how to get new students flowing in and signing up at your school and not any of your competitors' schools. So if you guys want to make a bunch of extra money going into this back to school season, then set aside 10 to 15 minutes to watch this video. Our objectives, of course, is to get more students. So let's cut right to the chase. Let's talk about how you can do that. So the first thing I would do is create a limited time offer, right? So you probably have an offer that runs all year round, whether it's a free trial, free week, 4 weeks for $49, a lot of those typical offers you usually see in our industry. You don't want to just run with the same offer you usually do. You want to give parents an incentive to sign up now. And that's why we create a limited time offer that you can use in back to school, Black Friday, holiday seasons, etc. Some examples of limited time offers might be 50% off registration. Maybe the uniform is included. Buy 9 months, get the 10th free. T-shirt included. Complimentary private lesson. And these are just 5 examples. Get creative with it. First, think about what problems are parents facing when it comes to back to school. So if they're worried about their kids getting bullied, they want their kids to get good grades, they want their kids to have fun and make friends. And then you can build some limited time offers around that. One idea is maybe you do a back to school bully proof seminar and you ask all of your students to bring in a friend who this could help, and then you also market it on Facebook ads. That would be amazing. So create your limited time offer. I recommend to have at least 2 different things included, if not more, but at the bare minimum at least 2, to make it a good enough incentive for people to actually sign up. Once you have your limited time offer, the next step is to capture high quality vertical content. If you take a look at the Facebook ad library, and you can check out my last video for this, pretty much everyone's ads are the exact same. It's stock photos, it's generic graphics, it's script videos where people are looking off to the side and you can tell that they're reading word for word from a script. So the good news for you guys is there's really not that much competition in our industry. What you want to focus on is high quality vertical content. Now, when I mean high quality, you guys don't need like a Canon 1DX or like a Blackmagic or something like that. You guys can get high quality content from your iPhones. Like any of the newest iPhones captures great content. Androids too, obviously. I'm just an Apple guy. So what I would focus on is capturing as much content as possible. Vertical photos, vertical videos. When it comes to videos, keep them under 15 seconds to optimize for Meta's best practices and focus on highlights of your classes. So kids training together, kids doing their warm-ups, kids doing their kicks or grappling, kids working with instructors. Maybe instructors having a talk with the kids at the end of class talking about focus or respect and, different life skills like that. When it comes to photos, a combination of close-up photos of kids smiling, having a good time, working with other instructors, working with other kids, and more zoomed out wide angle shots showing like a kid working with an instructor, showing like a structured class photo. Maybe it's all the kids doing their katas or their poomsae. Those are some examples of content that would work great. Now, the other types of video content you want to focus on are script videos. With script videos, you can test different lengths. So 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Keep it really high quality. Make sure there's no background noise. Make sure you have a decent quality mic. Make sure you have good lighting. So just to give you an example of what type of script video you should use, take a look at this.
If you're like most of us, you've accepted that being healthy and fit is a lifestyle, not the latest fitness trend. Welcome to Absolute Martial Arts. We've been serving people with result-driven workouts for over 10 years. From the second class starts, you will realize that this is the place to transform your life. Our instructors will make you feel like you have a personal trainer, even though it's a group class. We will challenge you to push yourself beyond your comfort zone.
So take a look at the Facebook ad library and then watch that video again. And as you'll be able to tell, there is no comparison. This video is like extremely higher quality than anything you see that's out there. We actually here at DojoLaunch, we fly out a team to your martial arts school. With high quality cameras, we capture all of that content for you. We edit the content and then we use it for your ad campaigns, your social media posting, and your website. But you guys can achieve this as well. Maybe not to the same level, but you guys can definitely achieve something that's much better than what your competitors are doing just from an iPhone. And then graphics. You want to make lots of different types of graphics. So go on Canva, look up Facebook ad, Instagram ad templates, pick the templates that you think stand out the most to you, and then just test out different types, different colors, test different headlines, test different offers, test different images, make like 5 to 10 different graphics that you can test. Pro tip here, once you have your photos, videos, graphics ready, run them by some parents just to ask them what they think about it and if this is something that would intrigue them. And then you can get real-time feedback from your ideal customer so that you can optimize it and make your ads as good as possible. Now, once you have the offer, once you have the content, the next step is to drive traffic. So when it comes to driving traffic, what I would recommend is start off with a video views campaign with a brand awareness video. So this campaign isn't meant to sell people per se. It's more to build connections with your audience, to get your name out there and to really build a warmer audience. So you want like a longer video, anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes, just talking about your martial arts school, your story, talking about your different programs, what you love about martial arts, what's most fulfilling about teaching kids, have a couple testimonials in there as well. So you can run that at $10 per day. And then what the strategy is anyone who watches majority of that video using audiences in Facebook ads. If you go to audiences and then video, you can select that specific video and then remarket to anyone who's watched like 75% of the video. And then at least that way, you know, this is a warmer audience than people who just scrolled right past the video. Now, next up, you want to create a lead gen campaign. Pro tip, create a lead gen campaign for every program you want to market. Don't just create one lead gen campaign and run it for all of your programs, because each program has a different target audience, like kids versus adults, for example, and different pain points and different desired future states. You want to put those into different campaigns. So for each campaign, you want to start off with like $30 to $50 per day budget, and then gradually scale to $75 to $100 per day. Now, only scale when you are profitable. So when it comes to that, look at your CRM, check out what your lifetime value is. Basically the average total lifetime value of a student at your martial arts school. Typically it's like $1,500, $2,000, right? So let's say you spend $500 in 2 weeks and you get 10 students and each student is worth $2,000. Well, you just spent $500 to make back $20K in new revenue for your martial arts school. So obviously you're extremely profitable, and that's a great time to start bumping up your budget. Even if you just got 5 students, right? And even let's say each student's lifetime value is only $1,500. You still just spend $500 to make back $7,500 in new revenue for your martial arts school. Keep track on your numbers. As soon as you're profitable, raise that up. You also want to be running Google search ad campaigns, because Facebook ads is more like interruption based. People are scrolling on social media. You show them an ad. You get like a lot of like impulsive buyers and stuff like that. But it's also just to build awareness. Like a lot of the time people check out your Facebook ads, then they'll click off of Facebook, go to your website, go to your social media, then make a decision. So let's say they go to look you up on Google and you have like ads and you're coming up at the top of the search, then it makes you look a lot more professional, and you're going to capture a lot more leads and new students. Now, you also want to have keywords going out just for more generic stuff like Taekwondo near me, Jiu-Jitsu near me, etc. You want to be posting 7 days a week on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Focus on mainly vertical video content, things that are engaging, showing videos of your classes, having instructors talking, testimonials, etc. Post 3 to 5 stories daily, just showing behind the scenes operations of your martial arts school. Have a buddy night. So basically send out an email to your students letting them know that you will give them a free month for every referral they bring in that signs up. Don't like cheap out on this. Like I know some of you are thinking, oh, I don't want to do that. Look, if your average student is worth $1,500 that you get, what the hell is one free month, man? Like to give away one free month to get a new student is an amazing deal. Like that is a great deal, right? Unless you don't believe in the quality of your classes in your martial arts school and you think people are going to quit after 1 month, then I strongly recommend going with that. Another thing I would do is send out a flow of SMS and email blast to your whole leads and former members with a limited time offer. You know, a week in advance, you can start teasing it. Hey guys, we have a limited time offer coming soon for our back to school program for kids martial arts. If you're excited, respond yes. If not, respond stop. And then you can weed out all the people who don't care, and then you can focus on people who, are actually higher quality. From there, you can start teasing them, okay, the offer's coming in 3 days, we're only at this many spots. And then you drop the offer, which is a limited time offer you built out. And yeah, that can get you, I've seen like one of my clients in January, he sent out an SMS blast to, I think only like 500-600 of his cold leads and former members. I think he got close to 20 new students. So can you imagine that? 20 new students without spending an extra dollar on your ads. So pro tips, use real scarcity. So find out realistically how many students can you take in a month, or how many students would you like to make this limited time offer available to, and then advertise that number. The biggest mistake most people make in our industry is if you go on the Facebook ads library, you'll see ads from schools from like 6 months ago where it still says, oh, we only have 20 spots left, sign up now. And they're running that same ad for like 3 months, 6 months, a year. After time, people know it's bullshit, right? Like, you don't want to treat your audience like they're stupid, right? Your audience are educated buyers and you should market to them as such. Pick a real number. How many students can you realistically take in the back to school season without suffering the quality of your program? Or how many students are you just open to taking for your limited time offer? Market that and continue to update that number over time. Now, the other thing I recommend is urgency. So have an expiration date for your limited time offer. And the big key here is stick with it. We don't want to false advertise to people. That doesn't build good trust with their audience. Pick a real expiration date. My recommendation, 2 to 4 weeks out, and stick with it. Now, if your Facebook ads doesn't work, it's okay. Not everyone's Facebook ads are going to work on the first try. When martial artists go to their first class, right? They're not going to throw a perfect kick their first rep, but it's a repetition that gets you better at things. Even for me, I've spent millions of dollars on Facebook ads. I've been doing this for years, and you think I have some magic formula, but I still have to test to a certain extent. Like, I know what types of ads are going to perform well in ad copy, but it's different in every area. So you always got to be testing. So as far as testing goes, test in this order. First, test different creatives, so photos versus videos versus graphics, then test ad copy, then test different headlines, and then test different ad sets. Just continue to scramble, continue to test until you have a winning ad that works, and then double down on that. Take a look at the Facebook ad library to see how you can set yourself apart from competitors. Like I mentioned, there's not much competition in our industry. However, it's just good to know what other martial arts schools are doing. So you can start to develop ideas on how you can set yourself apart. Have lead nurturing automations in place. I'm not going to get deep into this in this video. You guys can check out examples of that in some of my other videos, but that's very important. Implement an appointment setter, or make sure you can call leads yourself within 5 minutes of them opting in between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. For 99% of you, I doubt you're able to do that because you guys have to teach classes, run operations, etc. So see if you can, find a student at your school to, do it for you, or one of your admin staff, or just find an appointment setter service that you can just delegate it to. But this is very important, right? You don't want to spend all this money and all this time on getting all these leads and then they're just going down the drain. Like, think of it this way. Every single time you get a lead, let's say your lifetime value is $2,000, that's a potential $2,000 on the other side of the phone. Do you really just want to let every single $2,000 just go down the drain? Or if that's on the other side of the phone right when a lead comes in, do you want to capture that and get that for your business? Another way to think about it is that is a person on the other side of the phone that you have the opportunity to change their lives for the better. So do you want to just let them slip away if you know the odds of getting them into your school and changing their lives is much higher if you call them in the first 5 minutes? It's good to do so. Answer leads messages within 5 minutes, like from morning till night. Doesn't matter the time. Always answer within 5 minutes. Don't book leads further than 3 days out. Leads who are booked further than 3 days out on average have an 80% chance of no showing. So book them within the first 3 days unless there's some sort of emergency. Have a bonus incentive for leads to sign up right away after their first trial class. So if they sign up right after the first class, maybe they get an extra discount or an extra bonus item included. And lastly, over deliver for your trials. Your trials should have at least a 50 to 75% closing rate into new students. And that comes to you over delivering for them, giving them the best experience possible, right? You want to give them such a good experience that they feel obligated to purchase a membership after because of how much you over delivered. Look, if they want to try out a trial at other martial arts schools, you shouldn't be stressed out about that because you know that your program is the best. Some of my top performing clients, they'll actually go and say, hey, if you're not sure about this, I recommend this school across the street. There's this one here, there's this one there. Go try a trial at all of those schools. And then, if you find that we're the best fit, then come back to us and we can get you signed up. And they always come back to to him. You know why? Because he's worked so hard on making sure his program is the best. So I repeat, the quality of your program is the most important factor in your business's success. Do not ever stop innovating here. Don't just start like thinking, oh, I can just delegate to staff, like they're gonna, teach the classes for me. I can just chill, work a couple hours a week, or just focus on marketing. No, I don't care if your marketing is the best on the planet. Your school is going to fail if you don't have a good quality program. And I'm saying that with tough love because I want the best for you guys, for anyone watching this video. And that all comes down to the foundation of your business, which is the quality of your program and the fulfillment. You spend time here getting this right, making sure your lifetime value of a student is at least $2,000. The average duration of a student is at least 1.5 to 2 years. Everything else in your business is going to work like clockwork. Just to wrap this up, the highest leverage task you guys can do as school owners right now, create a limited time offer, capture a lot of high quality content. Don't just think about banging this out and getting this done in 5 to 10 minutes. Spend your time doing this. This is a high quality, a high leverage task, and your content is the number one factor in how your ads are going to perform. Build out these campaigns. I have Google ad tutorials on my YouTube channel. I have Facebook ad tutorials. So watch those, follow those, and set up your campaigns yourself. Posting on social media, that's easy. You guys can even schedule posts right from Instagram or Meta Business Suite now. Send a flow out of SMS and email blasts. You guys can do that through your CRMs. Send an email out to your students. That's, you guys know how to do that as well. So that's pretty much it. Now, I'll leave you guys with this. Majority of you watching this video are not going to implement majority of the things I said. And because of that, you guys aren't going to have a great back to school season. I hate to say that, but it's just the truth. But the few of you who do implement this right away are going to see amazing results. You guys are going to capture a lot of students going into the back to school season. I can give you guys every single secret that I know that's worked to grow all my clients' martial arts schools, but I can't make you guys actually do it yourselves. So if you want it bad enough, if you're hungry, if you want to grow your school, if you want to make more money, if you want to change more people's lives, then find the time. You can find the time in your 24 hours. We all have the same 24 hours every single day. Find the time, put your head down, get to work. Doing the boring work is what's going to move your business forward. With that, I wish you guys a great back to school season.